I'm really excited about this one, so let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you for tuning in, and let's go ahead and get into it. So I picked up the black version, and the issue that I have with the black version is that it picks up a lot of fingerprints, a lot of oils from your hands, but I still like the color of the black. I think it looks better than the white. Looking at the case here, overall on the front, it's flat. This is the part that's going to be laying on the table whenever you expand it out to be the keyboard. On the back here, we have the camera module cut out, and then we have the Apple logo as well as the hinge. On the bottom, we have the USB-C port, which is going to be using the pass-through charging whenever you plug this part in, and it'll pass through basically to charge the iPad. It's made of aluminum now compared to the same material that was on the last Magic Keyboard for the last couple of years, and they changed the shape to be a little more flat in design, which I like. I think it looks a little bit better and it looks a little bit cleaner, as well as the aluminum to give it a more premium feel. And now let's go ahead and open it up and take a look. So there is a microfiber lining to protect your iPad, the back of your iPad whenever you have it plugged in. The smart connectors is how you will get power from the iPad to the keyboard. So there's no Bluetooth, there's no Bluetooth connection, there's no batteries that are being plugged into this iPad. It's all running straight, or into this keyboard. It's all running straight from the smart connectors from the iPad to the keyboard to power, basically. As you can see, we have the QWERTY style keyboards. We have your inverted T arrow keys, and we have a brand new function key up top. We have escape, we have the brightness changing, your multitasking, your search, your microphone button to activate Siri or dictation. We also have your focus modes, rewind, play, fast forward, and then we have mute, volume down, volume up, and the power, the lock button. So you can lock your iPad from this button instead of having to press it on the iPad itself. Overall, the keyboard is still the same though from the last generation, but the keyboard itself is now aluminum. And that gives a very, very, very nice premium feel to it compared to the last version that had the silicone all over. The aluminum makes it feel more like a MacBook in a way, but as we know, iPads are not MacBooks. iPads are not MacBooks. However, this keyboard is now very, very, very nice, and it feels very premium for the $300 asking. The touchpad now is slightly larger, not as big as the Logitech Combo Touch, but it is now like the Force Touch that is on the MacBook Pro. It's not a physical moving touchpad, where it is now capacitive and it gives you that Force Touch whenever the iPad is connected. The Force Touch ClickPad will now give you that feeling of it being clicked, whereas it's not physical. It's not a physical click anymore. With the iPad now, it just connects as easy with its magnets, and it just connects right there. Boom, all connected. And as you can see, I can click it, turn it on, and as you can see, as we are moving through, 2-finger swipe can give you the movement that it needs to move throughout the interface. 3 fingers up gives you multitasking, and as you can hear, the clicking sound is all capacitive now, whereas it's not physical. So, and if we want to lock it, boom, it locks with that button. So this has been the iPad Pro Magic Keyboard, and it's one of my favorite keyboard cases to get for the iPad Pros to make it feel more like a MacBook in a way. And it's been really nice to have. I've only had it for a couple days now, and I can come back in a couple of weeks and tell you how it's been lasting. But this has just been the overview of this keyboard. These have just been my thoughts about this Magic Keyboard. Overall, I really like it. The buttons feel much better than the Logitech Combo Touch. There's a little bit more travel to it. The capacitive touch touchpad is a lot better. I also like the aluminum feeling on it. Would I recommend getting this? If you type a lot on your iPad Pro and you feel like you need to have the keyboard with it at all times, I would highly recommend getting the Magic Keyboard. If you're looking for something more modular, I would definitely look into getting the Logitech Combo Touch. I feel as though that one has a lot more modularity to it, with it being if the Magic Keyboard is 10 out of 10, the Logitech Combo Touch is a 9 out of 10 experience. The touchpad is way larger as well, and it's comparable to the typing experience. It's expensive. So this costs $300. I do not recommend paying $300 for this keyboard case. If you can find it for cheaper, like I did, I found this open box excellent at Best Buy. There was no issues with it except for the box looked pretty ugly. Overall, I highly recommend both keyboards, but this has just been a look at the Apple Magic Keyboard. I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, comments, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. Please subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.